Matrix here. Today I'm reviewing LEGO City Set 60138. This set, actually from what I can see, does not have a name. Usually it is placed around here. But before I open this and review it for you guys, I'll go ahead and show you guys around the box. So up the front we can see the set itself. I'm guessing this is sort of like a police chase, because we have the criminal with his car and then the police stuff back there, and that's like a block for the road, or a blocker for the road, something like that. And then down here there's some information. There's the picture up there, Lego and the city, 5 to 12, and I just turned 13, so I guess I'm qualified. On the back we just see the set but in different angles, and then here's the two things that you punch in to open it. There's the set number and Lego again, and then on the side, that's what we have. And this set is pretty smashed because it has come from England, and I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. And then on the other side, it's similar, and then on the top, that's the set again. And then there's the special figure, I'm guessing. And then on the bottom is of course all the boring stuff. And as I had said earlier, to open the set, all you have to do is punch in 1, 2 little punching holes, or I guess not. They just come out for me. There we go. And then to get the pieces out, you just dump it out. And then, if you want to, you can throw the box away, or if you would rather, you can keep it. And then there's a little instruction book looking thing talking about PlayStation and stuff on the back. And I also have Joseph with me, so Joseph, check this out. There's PlayStation on the...
It's Chase McCain.
Yeah. If you don't know who Joseph is, he is another person that has been my friend ever since 3rd grade, and he is featured in a lot of my videos on my main channel, The Joel Homie Show. And then we have some instructions here. We all know who this, or what this is. Me and Joseph have played it before. Lego World, so there's the instruction book for the heli, or the helicopter. And then here's the book for the police car, roadblocker, and police officer. And then here is the car that everybody's chasing. Then we have bag 3, bag 1, bag 2, and bag 4, and then a sheet of stickers. So now let's go ahead and build this out. Now that the set is complete, we are left with 4 figures, 1 roadblocker, a helicopter, and 2 cars, the police car and the runaway car. So going in order of how you build the bags, I'll go ahead and take a look at bag number 1 and what it builds. So getting all that out of the way, we can look at the police car, police officer, and roadblocker. So starting off with the figure, pretty good looking guy. You can see a suit there, he has a little walkie-talkie on him, and then there's his belt, tie, and badge, and some sunglasses, and a little badge on his hat. And then on the back it just says police with another walkie-talkie looking thing. And that is the figure. Now for the roadblocker, not much to say about this. It's white with blue lights and a kind of pattern yellow and black stripe going on there to tell you, caution, don't come this way, or stop. And then looking at the car, really, Joseph.
What?
I'm recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And
I just jumped a building forwards, I'm sorry.
And then looking at the car, starting up at the front, we can see the license plate with the set number and CS60138, and then we have two lights, two blue flashing lights, and then there's the front, it says police. This is printed. I thought it was a sticker, so I thought that it was like a error because I couldn't find the sticker, and then I looked at the piece and I was like, oh shoot, that's printed. And then there's two vents there, and then the window is blue. We have a number 2 on the roof with the light bar right there. And then on the inside, it's very basic. You got your gauges, steering wheel, and there's a little seat rest back there. Now moving to the sides, we have the fancy rims, the tires, and this car does sit really low to the ground. And then it says police there, and police there with a white background, and then a blue liner running against the top. On the back, we have two exhausts, I'm guessing 2 tail lights, and then the sled piece, which is used as part of the bumper now. And then for the top, that's what that looks like with that red light. And then you can stick your figure in by making him sit down, and then sticking him in the seat. And that's what bag 1 builds. Now for bag 2. Bag 2 builds the chase car and the figure. So inside of the chase car, we have 2 things of gold and 2 things of money. First, looking at the figure, getting the camera to focus. There we can see the basic face that's been around for some time now. And then there's the torso with his belt, and then the prison jacket underneath. And then on the back, looks like some dynamite and matches. And then just gray pants and a usual black beanie. And then, as I said, we get 2 1x2 tiles of gold. This one has like a line running down it, that's kind of cool. And then looking at this $100 bill, this is just a basic $100 bill. And then, I guess we'll move to the car now. The car has this little slot back here where you can put in all the money, which I just dropped. So, gotta get that. But before I put the money in, let's go ahead and take a look at the car real quick. So, first things first, looking at the front, we have our side blinkers, the headlights, and there's a sticker there to kind of show some venting for the engine. And then on the back, we have exhaust tail lights running all the way front, kind of like the Honda Accord has. Because some of the Honda Accords have tail lights running all across the back. And then for the bottom of the car, that's what that looks like. And then you have the same wheels as the police car. And then as for the top, no roof, basic seating in there, pretty much the same. And then there's the back, although I don't really like how you can see straight through this. I think they should have put in one of those slope pieces to kind of block that gap, but whatever, it's okay. And then blue windshield, and then these are also stickers to kind of show detailing for the engine, although I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be in the back. I'm not sure though. I might have put them in the wrong spot. And then now that we're done tipping around the car, you can put 2 stacks of money and 2 things of gold. And then they sit pretty firmly right there, they're not going to move. And then the same steps to get the guy to sit down, bend his legs. Oh, well, focus your camera. There we go. And sit him down and roll him off. Or almost get him to roll off. And then now moving on to what bag 3 makes, which is kind of the center of attention for this set, to me, the helicopter. And this little female police officer, I'm not sure if she has a name. I know there's like a TV series for Jace McCain, which is this beautiful little figure. And then as for the figures, as I said, Jace McCain, He has what seems to be a like kind of bulletproof vest on, although I can't tell. And then he has a badge, walkie-talkie, belt full of pockets and stuff on the back. It's pretty much the same, but it says police. There's the wire running to the walkie-talkie. There's Jason McCain's face. He's holding a thing of handcuffs. And then moving it to the female police officer. The outfit is pretty much the same, besides no jacket. So badge, walkie-talkie, pockets, zippers. And then on the back, there's the wire running from, I'm guessing, the battery / satellite to the walkie-talkie. And then it says police. Has a little helmet, so I'm guessing this is the operator for the helicopter. And then she's just holding a standard walkie-talkie. So real quick, moving those guys out of the way, focusing the camera, and getting to look at the helicopter. I can't bring this up close because it's actually fairly large. The first thing I would like to talk about before I even show you guys this is the fin. I was expecting the fin on the back to be very small, not large, but it is actually pretty decently sized. Most helicopters that I've seen from LEGO in the past, this back rudder is very, very small. But anyway, now looking at the helicopter from the front, we have this sort of standard window that we've seen on sets in the past. There's a sticker with a badge and the police symbol right there, and then on the side, this is a sticker and this is a sticker. And there you can see the set number, if I can get the camera to focus on it. Although I don't think it's going to. There we go, 60138. And then on the other side, it is identical besides the identification flashes. And then as for the back, we have two little engines, the fin running back, and then the rudder with this little tail. And then as for the top, we have our absolutely gigantic rudder, which works beautifully. And then each one of these has a little sticker on them, so that it looks cool when it's going along like that. But yeah, each one of the things has one of those. And this side, you may have seen this little assembly disappear during the time lapse. That's because my dad had walked in and I asked him to knot it for me because I'm really fidgety and not good at knotting these little tiny things. But you have a little rope on this side that you can pull out and grab onto something, and then to roll it back in, you just grab your gear and wind it back up so that it doesn't catch on to anything. And then if you really wanted to have some fun, you could probably throw it up into the rudder and get it stuck. And then moving to sort of the inside, we have this little spot where somebody can stand and jump out with the grappling hook. And to get a better view of the inside, you can pop off this front assembly to look at the controls. We have two control sticks and a computer panel. And then, as I had said earlier, I'm gonna guess that you are supposed to put this little walkie-talkie right here, although I could very well be wrong. And then you can set this person down, put them in there, and if you adjust the control sticks a bit, you can actually get her to hold on to those, I think. Yeah, so there we go. You just have to tip them inward, and then you can tip them up into her hands, or her brick hands, if you will. Just like that, and like that. Now she's holding on to a little control sticks. Sorry, you guys probably couldn't see me do that, but there you go. That's her holding the control sticks, and then you can put the cab back on, or the outer shell back on, and then you can see her in there. And then there's the walkie-talkie, and that basically overviews the helicopter. And then on the bottom, we have swiveling wheels so that you can get some of that steering in. And then two of our standard little wheels back there. And then I really like the piece that they used for this. I think this has been used before, but this is the first time I've seen it. And then that sort of covers most of the plane. I'll review the outside, well, all that you can see of the inside. Actually, one thing I'd like to point out is you guys can see this little hole back there that leads into this section, which is hollow. You can use that for storage if you wanted, although it might be pretty impossible to get stuff out. But yeah, I reviewed what you can see of the inside, the outside, the bottom, the top, the rudders, the fin. And then, actually, one thing I forgot is on the other side. Gotta focus the camera. We have a almost identical assembly here, but instead of having the grappling hook, we have just another little engine. So that's the helicopter, and I guess that is my review of Lego set 60138, and I lost the police car. There we go. So if you guys enjoyed this little review video, make sure that you subscribe, follow us on Instagram, like the video, comment, and share to friends and family. So yeah, bye for now. Thanks for watching. I just thought I need to add this real quick. I would like to give a really big thanks to my nanny and papa for purchasing this set for me. So yeah, bye for now, and have a great day.